So they've made it very clear up there that they told me just don't leave here because here's the thing: they can't presume any assuming of a position of cannibalizing someone who they say ignorance of it is no excuse when they clearly get a concise answer that the answer is no. Then the useless eaters will run around someone who is not suitable for being reptilian food. So they need permission across the board. Then the demons that are going to be present when the grid shuts off, which also, if I were to wait, I would still turn into Mickey. I would just turn into him because the grid is what keeps people from perceiving the acknowledgement of their light body. See what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if I stayed here, even if I didn't turn into Mickey, which I will, because I need to put on a show for the masses, for the humans, we would still win because this whole place will go abandoned, and we already put a lien on this whole country. Like you can't create an address for the United States land. That's a notice of lien on the abandoned land of the United States of dead entities. See what I'm saying? So it's abandoned until her people come out and say, hey, we're alive. We want to be here. Y'all can get the fuck out. So this is the thing. If I just don't leave, regardless, this shit is over. If I break out, this shit is over. Right now, this shit is over. So we beat them already. We already beat them. They know it. That's why they're all funny and desperate and they got all these witches running around and trying to, So with that being said, she's like, hey, lie to me. I swear, I promise I'll believe. Because she sees the whole future, so she knows whenever you can hold yourself accountable to things that you can see or not. It's not your fault that you wouldn't hold yourself with consistent capacity. Your brain, you're just a human, you know what I mean? But she says, but please, just don't leave. If I don't leave and I sit just like this, they're still fucked. That's just off the top because these people are all giving themselves up as food. These demons that remain run from me. They're scared. They're like, shit, this motherfucker touches me, I'm gonna turn into one of them gremlins because we're light extensions. We get this light inside of us, we become weaponized. And this being floating in our astral space has control over how much electricity through an extension of himself, like a wireless connection to the conduit that's like right here. So I'm like, staring to the sun. Who wants to touch me, motherfucker? They're like, don't touch and run. They don't like it. That's what the Fink did, took off, hauled ass. The demon that was in New York land, fiction, with the alligator torso and the human face, was hiding behind a Louis XIV armoire, not wanting to get close to me. He was trying to scare me, but he didn't want to get close though, because I would have fucking touched his ass and that would have been the end. So now that I know that for a fact, with these Finks and shit running away, the cat's out the bag, dude. We are extremely lethal. They can't shoot us because they can't hurt us. See what I'm saying? We've already beat them. We beat them like real bad and easily. All they needed was one of us to wake up and start telling how this shit works. And if you didn't start sun gazing on your own, maybe I helped you. If not, then good for you. You started doing this shit on your own. I don't need to take full credit for nothing. But what I will say is this, is that we beat the Matrix, all right? We fucking beat them. They can't walk up and create a fraudulent presumption and an assumption to assume a position to someone who is aware that says no. You understand? Is you just got to say no to these motherfuckers. You go outside and scream it out loud. I'm with the maker. I don't want nothing to do with y'all bitch motherfuckers. Feigned words are void before now and forever. I am with her. I don't give a shit if I look at girls. I don't give a damn. I'm with this woman that is the most high. And you just say it because they're just making assumptions. Oh, well, if you do that, do you have eyes for another woman? You're looking at porn. They're so desperate. Fuck off. Huh? Fuck you, you fucking creeps. You don't want to be friends with us? You don't want to see eye to eye with us? I don't give a shit. That's our choice to be alive. That ain't your choice to decide what's what for us. See, the shit that I'm saying right now, they don't like that kind of shit. Cause that get everybody all uppity, like, yeah, man, that's right. They don't like that shit, bro. That's who I am. I was always meant to be that. And they've been hunting me down for thousands of years in whatever body I jumped into. Because they know that this dude is gonna eventually turn into this. And they're gonna beat us. And if we get rid of him, he won't stop the Matrix, you know? That's what they're doing. So this is a movie. All right, let me explain. The end credits is Mickey going back to Minnie living in a Disney castle. And I'm not to be jealous to say, hey, you're mine now, because her job is to spread the love around. So anybody that tries to make me jealous over this is just gonna get a laugh. I'm like, look, man, I've been in open relationships for the past 10 years, grooming myself for this unknowingly. So whatever, have your fun. You know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna be able to make me mad. And that's what she wants. She's like, look, I got a job to nurture people with their chakras. You can't change the way I am, but are you strong enough to be my man? And I was just like, holy shit, you know? That's what she really said. She didn't say, are you strong enough to be down? I didn't want to tell you guys that because I didn't know how to deliver this message. But apparently there's like this Mr. Right thing going on. And then everyone else is like... it's all deserving when you look at it, like how hard I've been working and everything. It's all staged. And at the end, everybody has her as a companion and so on and so forth. But apparently Mickey is supposed to go stay in the castle because I guess, you know, she feels like, you know, the hero aspect is something that is like that Mr. Right embodiment that she feels like, hey, this is who I want to be the closest to me. And I'm just like, wow, okay. That's awesome. I'm so flattered. I'm like, literally, you're like so out of my fucking league. I mean, the way you look, I'm not all that, you know, I say that, but she likes heroes because she knows all of us and, all of our souls are hers. And she is like, the Smurfette, to, all the Smurfs. So, I don't want people to feel like she's not going to be in their life just the same as she is in my life. No, that's not the case. She's going to be in all of our lives equally the same, you know, unconditionally. So with that being said, this is all staged. The only way that they had the ability to keep the Matrix going is that I were to stay asleep with the X-Eyes. Now that I'm awake, they don't have a Matrix no more. That's why they got to do all these orders now, make shit warmer and all this stuff. It just ruins their shit and serves them right because they don't have a right to come up here in our world and change the weather, to create refrigerators to hurt humans. Like, nah, we're done with that. They're void on that. You leave the humans alone. You deactivate their chips and their nanotech, and you can't have them because they don't know what they're doing. And I spoke for them. They're lost at sea. I spoke for them. They're safe now. So fuck your presumptions. You don't have that no more. See what I'm saying? So they don't like Mickey Mouse. They're like, look, this motherfucker comes, you got to get rid of this motherfucker immediately. Oh, goddamn it, we ain't gonna have nothing. No, you already lost. You already fucking lost. Welcome to Grim Nasty TV.